I'm ready to talk. Her voice trembled, like she'd rehearsed that sentence too many times in front of a mirror. I didn't respond right away. I let the silence stretch, dense, intentional. It wasn't hesitation. It was control. And I wanted her to feel it. 6 weeks ago, she stood in our kitchen, arms crossed like they were the only thing keeping her from falling apart. She told me she needed time, space, a break to find herself. No communication. I asked her if there was someone else. She flinched but said no. Told me it wasn't about another person. It was about her, about us, the pressure of routines, the weight of expectations. She said she loved me, but needed clarity. So I gave her just that. I didn't call, didn't text, not once. I respected her request and let her take her journey. But self-discovery doesn't usually involve tropical drinks and a beachside tan. Her mother, not exactly savvy online, posted photos on Facebook. She didn't think twice. There she was, my wife, sun-kissed and radiant, sitting far too close to a man with a jawline I recognized. Jason Monroe, the high school ex, the same one who taught her that heartbreak comes with charm. Their body language wasn't ambiguous. Her hand rested on his thigh. His arm was slung around her waist like it belonged there. They smiled like nothing else existed, sunlight and deceit woven together. I stared at those pictures until my eyes blurred. Then I logged out, shut the laptop, stood up, and stopped feeling. We had built a life together. A creaky floored home. A dog that barked at every thunderstorm. Movie nights. Burnt Sunday pancakes. Secret jokes whispered in busy rooms. I thought it was real. Solid. Turns out I was just a fallback. The safe choice she settled on until nostalgia looked good again. The following day, I slipped off my wedding band, dropped it into an envelope alongside her grandmother's locket, and packed everything she left behind. I mailed it all to her parents' house across the state. Overnight delivery. I contacted our financial advisor. Split the account. Legal, clean, unemotional. I moved half our funds into a new account under my name. Unfollowed. Blocked. Relationship status? Not it's complicated. Not separated. Just single. But that wasn't the end. She'd always reuse passwords. I remembered. I logged into her email, checked the shared cloud. Even her Spotify, still on my card. The evidence was all there. Flights to Aruba, hotel bookings under both their names, chats with her sister. It feels right this time. This is real. Real. Right. Convenient. I didn't break plates or scream at the walls. I got strategic. I sent everything. Photos, booking confirmations, a detailed timeline to my lawyer. Adultery still held legal weight in our state, especially when it came to financial division. She didn't know I froze the joint credit card the day she walked out. Every meal, every spa service, every room upgrade, paid on her own dime. A neat little trail of indulgence. I listed the house without making a sound. The market was strong. I had time. I knew how to make it look untouched. I wrote a resignation letter. Not from work, but from the marriage. Cold, calculated, delivered with divorce papers tucked neatly inside. So when she finally called 6 weeks later, her voice trembling like hope could still save her, she assumed I'd be waiting, that I was still the patient husband, the fallback. But patience isn't infinite. I saw the pictures, I said. Silence. Her breathing hitched. That wasn't. It's not what it looked like. Looked like his hand was halfway up your dress. I replied, Aruba was your soul search and retreat. I didn't mean for it to happen. No, you meant for me to wait. She said nothing. Your things are at your parents'. You should talk to your mom about the photos. She's quite the artist when it comes to betrayal. Her voice cracked again. Can we just talk? In person? I miss you. I messed up. Please. You didn't mess up, I said, my voice calm now. You made a decision. She showed up the next day, parked in the driveway like everything was still the same. But the locks had changed. She called from the porch. I didn't answer. I just texted back one word. Lawyer. Attached. His name and number. She didn't knock again. 2 weeks later, the house was sold. I moved into a sleek downtown apartment. Tall windows, zero memories. I kept the dog. She never asked about him. Mutual friends tried to remain neutral. I didn't bother convincing them. Truth doesn't need a campaign. It just waits until the silence starts to echo. Her mother took down the pictures. Her sister disappeared from social media. Jason Monroe, on probation for a DUI. A real gem. She sent a letter eventually. Handwritten. Page after page of regret. Said she missed me. Said she was lost. Said I was the best thing that ever happened to her. I never responded. Betrayal reveals who they are. But revenge, that teaches you who you are. And I learned this. I'm not the man who pleads. I'm the one who listens, who observes, who waits. And when the time is right, I vanish from your world so completely, it feels like I never existed. Not punishment, precision, power, peace.